Fireside chat, day 3. Oh, you're supposed to... Fireside chat, day 3. Let's get it. Welcome. We're back for another week. I'm surprised we've done it this long.
Yeah, we'll see how far this goes.
Yeah, I'm Kate.
I'm Faith.
And this is Fireside Chat.
Our very, very professional podcast.
Very. As you can see with our wonderful backdrop, but...
That's kind of professional.
I mean, it is pretty good. But yeah, we're just here talking, and last week we were with Taylor Reedon, and we talked about Avatar the whole time. It was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I love talking about just cartoons,
yeah,
I guess.
We got pretty, animated.
Yeah, we did. And so...
I saw the mic volume was clipping a little bit.
We have some stuff set up for today about that, but we'll get to that in a minute. But we just had our first full week of school. How are we feeling about that?
It went better than I thought it would.
Yeah, me too.
I thought it was just going to be, people wouldn't show up, the internet was out everywhere.
Yeah.
And so I think, the whole East Coast must have started school on the same day because, one of my teachers showed me a map of, Google outages, and it was just, everywhere up and down the East Coast on Tuesday.
No, I was actually quite... surprised. I thought it was gonna be, bad. We just sit in our room, stare at a screen, but I don't know, the teachers are trying to make the best of it. There was, a chart that one of my teachers had. It's, place where you're feeling so far about it. And, most everyone was, in the middle, just I don't really know yet, but there's only a couple people that are I hate it, which, I don't know.
I can understand why you can hate it, but,
yeah. We'll get used to it.
It's pretty easy to be there's good sides to it, too.
Yeah, there
Especially
is.
our hour-long lunch.
Yes.
That is a blessing.
Yes, and the learning labs we have. We have, 20 minutes after each block to see a teacher, but now we don't have to because we've had the first week of school. So we can just do whatever we want, and... I was able to make dinner during my English class.
Tell them what you cooked up.
Oh, okay, so I made some, pasta, right? And then I put some hamburger, ground beef, I guess, into it. Mix it up, and it was really good.
And what did you have on the side?
Oh, carrots. That's my go-to. Can we talk about this for a minute? Go-to meals. We were discussing this earlier, but that's a go-to meal of mine, especially if the carrots are cooked. Sweet carrots, wonderful. Love them. 10 out of 10. But yeah.
I, on the other hand, am allergic to carrots. So, not usually my go-to meal.
What is your go-to meal? It's gas station order, but go-to meal, you know?
Yeah. I think I feel you on the pasta and a protein, except mine is rice, which is basically pasta, but Asian.
Yeah. The Asian and white version of
I remember going to your house once. It was probably first grade or so, and your mom made rice in an actual pot on the stove, and I'm what are you doing? Because I would just grown up in a household where we had a rice cooker.
Yeah, we don't have one of those. I don't think. We have a crock pot. Do you have a crock pot?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have that, so. We got a Instapot. Alex got my parents an Instapot for Christmas last year, and I think we've used it 3 times. It's good. The stuff that comes out of it is good. We just haven't used it at all. But
so, back to school. Have you had any pranksters in your classes yet?
No, honestly, not yet. The only, things that would happen is, people would, turn on their mic and, say stuff and, talk to each other in, the chat. Or, oh my gosh, this one kid, he's so... I love him so much. He has, backgrounds. He has his gamer chair set up, and then his background is, at the beach or something. It was so cute, but I love that, so...
Yeah, the only thing that's happened in my class is that there's one kid in the class that's, a SoundCloud rapper, and then there's another kid who keeps, playing his songs, all across the Google Meet. And my teacher, I don't think she knows that you can mute people. So, the one person will be playing it, and she'll be like, guys, can we keep that down?
Oh,
and then the guy who's the rapper is like, cut that off for in school. Actually, please cut that off. You don't have to share that with everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Is he playing his songs?
So the guy is playing...
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That is so funny. Yeah, honestly, my classes, everyone's been pretty, good about it. Everyone's showing up. A lot of people have their cameras on.
Yeah.
I think the one awkward thing is, no one wants to turn their mic on to, answer a question or to talk, which I feel kind of bad for, but, I don't know. It's just, I feel we'll get used to it. It's definitely, first day of school, jitters, I guess, especially since no one's done Zoom calls.
It makes me so anxious when a teacher's like, so... and they just ask a question, and there's just silence while they
and
wait
then of
for
course
someone
like
to
3
mic
people
in.
will turn their mic on at once,
and they're like, "Oh no,
oh.
you go ahead. Oh no, you go ahead." And then it's just
Yeah.
that thing all over again.
How are your experience with breakout rooms so far?
They've been good actually.
That's good.
I
I always get so nervous whenever they say it. I'm like, I'm gonna get the worst people, but mine's been pretty good. I've been surprised. I like my group so far.
As much as it sucks to have this as your senior year, sometimes it is kind of nice because like, you know, freshmen are just like horrible to each other sometimes, and like I cared about like my like image so much as a freshman, and now I just don't care. So it's
I
fine.
feel like I didn't think that we matured that much since freshman year, but our class is actually like really respectful, and like I don't think this might just be like I don't know if like other grades do it, but like whenever the class is over, everyone says like bye, thank you, and like they wave, they turn on the mic and stuff. Like I don't feel like that's a normal thing that happens.
Yeah, because I have one class that's like usually like a sophomore junior class because I didn't take it my junior year, and that's the one where only the seniors turn their mics on, no one like responds, and like it's kind of like that. So like I can see both of it. And the seniors are like my English class, we're just all kind of homies. There's like 30 of us, but I don't know, but she just creates such a like a nurturing environment. So yeah, it's a good time.
I know. I like my teacher. And the way that they're handling it, like, there was, imagine being, like, a new teacher and having to start with this. But the way that some teachers are doing it are actually really nice, so.
Imagine being a new student.
Yeah. How are you going to make friends over Zoom?
Yeah.
Breakout rooms? Hey, I'm new.
So I know we, like, discussed this on the first episode that never happened, but, like, Zoom flirting, how do we do that?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I remember that. We had to cut it out because we wanted to redo the episode.
Because there's this one girl in one of my classes who always does her makeup, like, in the camera. Yeah, so, like, she uses the camera as her mirror and, like, puts on her lip gloss seductively, and I'm like, gosh. We're doing this?
It's 9 a.m. Hold on.
It's literally 9 a.m.
Yeah, I mean, because now everyone's making, like, group chats, I guess, of, like, first thing I got into my Gov class, 10 minutes later, like, even I had group chat DE Gov, and I'm like, dope. That's
okay, but the makeup thing must have worked, because on the first day, someone asked for her snap over the Google Meet.
I was there. I saw it happen.
Google Meet chat feature.
So I guess it worked. So, yeah, that was very bold of the person who did it. So,
but honestly, like, that kind of makes sense, like, being so socially deprived for the past, like, 6 months. Like, as soon as you're back into the school environment, just being, like...
That's why I'm just excited for if we do hybrid, hopefully, please, that we get to just be at the school. I feel like we could do it. I think the main thing is the teachers. I feel like if teachers were all, like, our age, they would have no problem. But just because it's so, like, it's a risk for them, so.
I feel like when we do go back, it's not necessarily going to be because it's safe, but it's just going to be because,
what
no
else?
one's going to learn anything.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm thinking about, like, first graders who don't even know how to read, much less type. Like, how are they going to learn?
I know. Like, what do you even do with them? Because it's so much hands-on learning with, like, elementary schoolers.
Like, no, don't put that in your mouth. Like,
I don't think that's elementary. I think that's more like preschool, but still.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. That was such a simpler time.
I know.
Like, back in the day.
Our kindergarten class.
Yeah. We'd get home at, like, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then
be able to watch grilled cheese. My mom would always make me grilled cheese after kindergarten. It was a great time.
Gosh. Yeah, and then we would watch, like, Disney Channel, like, the whole day. I remember I would, like, go down to my basement, and it'd be, like, 8 o'clock. I'm like, all right. And I would think, like, 10 is, like, super late, because, of course, like, that's what you do. So I'd, like, sit on the couch and just watch Disney Channel, and then when Adult Swim turned off, I was like, I gotta go. This is scary.
This isn't for me.
Oh, my gosh. Rewatching all, like, the movies is so much fun, because my friend gave me his Disney Plus. Bless up. Thank you. But I've just been watching, like, everything I can find, and I love it. High School Musical.
Classic.
Love them so much. I didn't realize how good they were until I watched them again, and now I can't stop watching them. What are some other good ones? What else are we talking about?
My favorites are Jump In.
Okay. I need to watch that one. I saw it.
It's so good.
I might watch that tonight.
The combo of Corbin Bleu and Keke Palmer is just... and they're, like, doing jump rope.
Yeah.
It's amazing. What else?
Princess Protection Program.
Oh my gosh, that was such a good movie.
Remember when that one came out?
Yeah.
I remember we were in my basement. It was, like, you, me, and Emily, and we were just watching the movie together, like, jumping around in my basement on the couches. Like, oh my gosh.
That was a good movie.
The good times, really.
what's the other princess one? I'm forgetting
Princess Diaries.
Yes.
Very good. Loved it. Again, I didn't watch a lot of these until, like, actually recently. Like, Princess Diaries I didn't watch until, like, last month, but, no, longer than that, but, sorry. But I would, like, see stuff on Instagram, I'm like, oh, that's from Princess Diaries, but I never actually watched it, and I finally watched it, and I'm like, this is a really good movie.
Yeah. What else?
Teen Beach 2. Let's go back to it.
Okay, let's start with Teen Beach Movie.
Okay. Beautiful movie. Yeah. Love the soundtrack. Know every word to it.
Yeah. I feel like it gets a lot of hate. Same as Legend of Korra gets hate for, like, not being Avatar. Yeah. Like, Teen Beach Movie is, like, not a High School Musical. Yeah. But it is a good movie.
I know. I really like it. It fits in that category of, like, just feel good, like, Disney movies.
Yeah. And all the actors and actresses are just super attractive. And yeah. It's a good movie. It's got some good songs, beachy vibes.
Yes.
That's all.
I remember when it came out, and we watched it on your TV down here, and it was beautiful.
It was.
Second one, not so much. I didn't watch it when it came out right away, I don't think. We might have. We probably did.
We probably did. I had no memory of it until we watched it a second time, like, in June.
Yeah. So, the ending of that one, spoiler alert, go watch Teen Beach 2 right now if you don't want the spoilers. You don't care, but I just thought I'd say it. It's not good.
No.
I understand the whole, like, girl power thing. And, like, oh, like, she's got her own movie. She doesn't need no guy. But it changes an iconic, like, West Side Story. It changes, it just gets rid of that from, like, the universe that they live in. So, I don't know. What do you think? And the fact that they, like, completely just forgot about each other. And, like, they went to school, and they did all these, like, adventures together, and they, like, love each other, and then it's like, oh. No, restart.
Yeah. The second, I don't know. I don't like the second movie. It's got some very gold comedy mixed in there.
Yeah,
though.
No, okay.
There are
some good parts. It really set it up for there not to be a third one.
Yeah.
They closed up too many things. Okay, have you seen High School Musical, the musical, the series?
No, I haven't.
You need to watch it. It is so good. Everyone right now, go watch it.
Yeah.
There has to be a season 2 soon. There's just so many open, like...
Yeah, tell me about it, because
Yes.
It came out, like, in the peak of me being super busy with school.
Okay.
So I just never had time to watch it.
Yeah, so I watched it all in, like, 3 days, I think. It's short. I think it's, like, 10 episodes.
Okay.
So it's, like, basically how the kids in the show go to East High, where High School Musical was filmed. That's, like, the setting. Like, in the movie, they know High School Musical was filmed there. Like, they're like, oh, this is the school where they filmed High School Musical. And then they're doing High School Musical as their musical at the school. Does that make sense?
This is kind of meta. But...
Yeah, but does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not going to, like, give away spoilers or anything, but Ricky, and then I forget the girl's name. I just remember Ricky because I love him. They were, like, dating, and then she goes off to summer camp, singing drama camp or whatever. And they, like, break up, I guess. I forget why they broke up, but they did. And then this new guy comes in, they start dating. But, like, you don't like the new guy at all. Okay. Like, he just has that, like, vibe where I'm like, no. And so they start dating, and then he wants to win her back, so then he starts, like, trying out for the musical. So kind of a Troy Bolton moment, where he's like, I don't sing, but I will. So it was just kind of that, and then there's other drama with, like, other characters and stuff. It's really good.
So is the show set like a musical, or is it more like a TV drama?
It's more of a TV drama, I think, because there are songs in it, but, like, there is a very good soundtrack to the movie. All I want was literally this song of, like, December of 2019 for me. Like, I love that song.
It's just downhill from there.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's really good. I said yeah, like, a million times, but it is very good. And they set it up perfectly, so, like, in the last episode, they're saying a bunch of things that they don't answer, so you know there's going to be a second season, and I'm so excited for it. So Faith will watch it, and we'll talk about it next time. But, yeah, it was really good. What are some other TV series? Oh my gosh.
Classic.
Lemonade Mouth.
Oh, Lemonade Mouth.
Oh my gosh, Lemonade Mouth.
Radio Rebel.
Yeah, I was watching all these. Hold on, I have like a list.
Let It Shine.
I still get down to the soundtrack to that.
Yeah.
Like, we'll be in the car and Moment of Truth comes on and I just go off, literally.
This is who
That's Guardian Angel, but...
Okay.
Moment of Truth is like, okay, the rap battle at the end.
Oh my
when
goodness.
he, like, exposes them for...
I might be a busboy, but you just got served. That is an iconic line.
It is. And, like... That character, what is his name? Lord of the Bling. He just seems like just an unlike... I feel like he's always the antagonist in, like, a lot of movies.
That's just his personality.
Was
He's not
he
even
in
acting.
Camp Rock?
Yeah, he was.
He was that guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I thought, because I saw him, like, you look familiar.
I think in the first one, he was, like on the good side, and
yeah.
then he, like... I don't know.
I don't know.
He was not, like, an antagonist in the second one.
Yeah, he was. Because he worked with, what's the blonde girl's name?
Yeah.
Like, did this, like, duo thing together.
Because I'm too cool.
Okay. I was watching it, Camp Rock 2, and I, like, didn't really watch them that much as a kid, so I didn't really remember what happened at the end. They lost.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they lost. I was so ready for them to win, and I did, like, the slow-mo with, like, no music, and
they were, like, crying.
And I'm like, what? I thought it's Disney. They're supposed to win. But, and then, I don't know, I kind of stopped watching it after. They're, like, around a fire, but I don't know. There's always that just stigma around Disney movies where, like, you prevail under all, like, circumstances and win. Like, that would have been the moment where they win. That would have been fine.
I remember just my soul being crushed as, like, a 9-year-old. Because back then, those movies were amazing.
Oh, yeah. They still are. I mean, Camp Rock, that's pushing it. Oh, my gosh.
I mean, the movies themselves, they've got, like, a nostalgic thing to them. But they're also, like, there's just so many things where I'm like, no, I didn't think this was cool, did I?
I know. Oh my gosh, what were some of them? Like Lemonade Mouth? Like
they're all, like, I know they're meant for children, but they're just so obvious.
Yeah.
Like, all the characters, like, are just the most hated people. Nothing is subtle. Like, the mean girls are, like they're just so obvious.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. And that's just the plot of, like... Also, why are all the mean girls blonde? I just realized that, like, literally.
That's what I'm saying.
All the redheads have glasses. That's another thing.
And all the Asian characters are, like, nerds.
Yeah. Except for Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, when she was the smart one, and then...
The blonde girl
was...
Wait.
No.
The Asian one was the dumb one.
And then...
the blonde girl was smart.
Oh my gosh, we were mentioning how Ashley Tisdale, like,
just
ran Disney.
Yeah.
Literally ran Disney.
Because, like, I don't know. Like, she's, like, the undercover champion.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you think of big Disney names, like, it's, like, Miley Cyrus and stuff. But no. Ashley Tisdale, between Phineas and Ferb voicing Candace.
Oh, yeah. Zack and Cody.
Yeah.
High School Musical, and her own movie. She got her own movie.
Yeah.
So
what other High School Musical character got their own movie?
Isn't there this whole theory about how, like, Sharpay's really not the bad guy, and it's really, like, Gabriella, who, like, came in and, like, messed everything up for her? I support it. No, I mean, I like Gabriella. Some things I, like, rewatched 3.
She kind of has Katara vibes. I can't lie.
Oh my gosh, like, the smart, like... Though, if Taylor was watching this right now, I need her input in the comments. But Gabriella as Katara vibes. How do we always link things back to Avatar? But
that's the cultural reset. That's the blueprint. Avatar's the blueprint.
You're one of these 4 characters. That is the blueprint for you. But yeah, like, Ashley Tisdale, dude. Do you know there's a new Phineas and Ferb movie? I was babysitting the other night, and it's, like, all about Candace, I guess. Remember Queen of Mars?
She gets her spin-off too?
Yes.
Okay, Ashley Tisdale, props to you.
Is it someone else now? Or is it still her?
I have no idea. I didn't know this existed.
But no, okay, I was babysitting, and you know the Queen of Mars episode where Candace goes to Mars? It's basically that, just a different planet. And like an hour and 30 minutes.
Nice.
It was weird, but it's a good watch. Hold on, I need to look up who...
Speaking of kids' movies that are just, like, copies of other movies. So, this is really random, but you know the movie Trolls?
Yes.
So they made a sequel, and first of all, soundtrack to the sequel, I've never seen it, but my boss played the soundtrack.
Sorry, it was Ashley Tisdale. She runs Disney.
So the soundtrack is Fyre. They've got, like, Justin Timberlake
and
Anderson
My
Paak
mom
on
loves Justin Timberlake. Can't Stop the Feeling. Really good when it came out.
But the plot of Trolls 2 is literally Avengers Endgame.
Really?
Yeah. Like, there's There's like
See, I haven't seen either.
I haven't. I got this all from the commercial.
Yeah, I know. I haven't seen either Avengers or Jones.
Okay. Well, so the plot is there's like 6 different guitar strings, and they all represent a different genre of music.
Oh, okay. I did see that
and
from the
like
commercials.
the bad guy has collected all the strings, and they're gonna destroy music, and they have to like get the strings back. And I'm like, you're not slick. This is Avengers.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Trolls. What was the one I was thinking? Home. Remember that?
That's a good movie.
See, I don't think I watched
You
it.
should. It's so good. It's
Oh,
got Rihanna
they're
in
cute.
it.
They're little, like,
Yeah.
purple aliens.
Honestly, that movie makes me cry sometimes.
You know what movie? Okay, did we watch The Lorax at the Beach?
Yeah.
I, like, completely did not know the entire plot of it. I knew there was the Lorax yelling about the tree. I had no idea what happened in that movie. Yeah. And I think that was the first time I watched it, was, like, last month.
It's a good movie. And I don't know how, but the casting for that movie is just, like...
Oh my gosh, we were talking about that.
Yeah, it's like Zac Efron, Taylor Swift.
I didn't know either of them were in it.
Yeah, it's,
Okay.
Who's the actor that plays Andy in The Office? I don't know his name. But he's in that.
Oh, okay.
I think, like, Betty White's in it or something.
Yeah, she's like the grandma. Also, can we talk about how Zac Efron has literally ran, like, his entire career? He started with High School Musical and then just skyrocketed. He's amazing.
He can't even act in the first High School Musical or dance or sing.
Yeah.
I don't know how he got that part, because he can't do any of the things that his character does.
And then by 3, he was literally, like, beautiful.
Yeah.
I loved him. And then, what was that? What's the one circus movie?
Oh,
what's it called?
I literally would have known it if you... Now you're putting on the spot.
I don't know, but that's literally like, what is it called? Yes, with Zendaya, and there's this whole thing about like the bearded lady, and then like, what is it called? It's literally on the tip of my tongue.
My mom loves this movie, and so does Hannah.
I loved it too. Hold on.
Never.
Why are we literally singing it?
The Greatest Showman.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Why was that so hard?
I don't know, but literally like that movie was so good, and now like. I don't even know he was on Baywatch. I never watched it, but Ashley Tisdale and Zac Efron, maybe they were meant to be together in High School Musical. We don't know. But yeah, he was, aw. Remember the Worldwide Day of Play? Was that Nick or Disney that did that? I think it was Disney.
That makes sense.
But then I remember that was the one time I ever watched Nick. And I would put it on and I'd just be like, oh, this is SpongeBob? I never watched SpongeBob as a child.
I've seen like a couple episodes.
Yeah.
And the only one that I, like, vividly remember is this, like, really weird fever dream episode. And that's just, like, my only imagery of SpongeBob that I have.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and just, like, iCarly, Victorious. I watched Victorious over quarantine, like, all the way through for the first time.
That's a good
It was
show.
really weird. It was good. But, like, Sam and Cat, Victorious, iCarly, I didn't watch any of that. I was strictly Disney XD. That was my vibe. Lab Rats.
So, this obviously this wasn't a term back then, but, like, I felt like such a bra girl when I watched Disney XD. And
yes, that makes sense.
Because I would talk to the guys about it, and I felt so cool, you know?
I just wanted to be Brie.
Yeah.
From Lab Rats. I wanted to run fast. I wanted to be her. That was so cool. I feel like any, like, girl superhero or whatever, I was just like, yes. Yeah. But, like, bra girl, like you said, whenever someone uses it unironically, I'm like, no.
Kicking it. I know you were in love with that main character.
Yeah. Jack. Okay, I saw TikTok. This will be a very quick thing about TikTok. And it was like exposing like your first like crush, and it was him. And I was like, I sent it to my friend right away. I was like, yo, let me tell you. Yeah, dude, and he just keeps getting better throughout the seasons. Like by the end, he was like a grown man. And I was like, but at
age 9, you're like,
no, like, but yeah, like, I love that show so much, but it's just beautiful. And Olivia Holt, I wanted to be her so bad. Any girl, I feel like why all the Disney XD shows, the girl to guy ratio is like 5-1.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be that one girl. Girl versus Monster with Olivia Holt.
Disney Halloween specials go so hard.
Yes.
I remember, because we always do, like, Halloween at your house.
Yeah.
And so, like, we watch the movies, and then we go trick-or-treating, and we, like, exchange candy and watch more movies. Oh, my goodness. That was so fun.
Yeah. And, like, Girl vs. Monster, I remember, like, we'd, like, play it in, like, our backyards or whatever. Cloud 9 is also, like, a girl boss movie. Oh, gosh,
yeah.
I'm so glad we had those movies as, like, a kid, when we were kids, because, like, I love them so much. Mm-hmm. Cloud 9, oh my gosh, so good.
That was a good... I don't remember any of the plot. I know she does snowboarding,
yeah.
And, like, she leaves the, like, fancy team because she's not good enough.
Yeah. And then the guy who got hurt doing the Cloud 9, like, is working at the pet store, and then she has to start working at the pet store, and she's like, yo, train me, and then they boom, one.
And that inspired our, like, snowboarding.
Yes, and we started snowboarding in your backyard. I love that.
We eventually graduated to the big Franklin Park hill.
Yes.
That was kind of scary.
It was very scary. I remember once I was going down, and a kid, like, soared in front of me. I just had to, like, do, like, the stop, and my $40 snowboard could not handle that much, so...
That was a good time.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for Halloween and fall and whatever. Corona's not going to go away. We know that. But, oh my gosh, just, like, thinking about Halloween. If you could go back in time to relive, like, in the past, like, year and a half, would you? I think replaying last day of school last year to, like, a couple weeks into January. I want to replay that entire, like, summer into, like, fall, into winter, into New Year's. Like, that was prime, just... That was probably the highlight of, like, my, like, high school career, I feel like. Because that was volleyball. That was, oh my gosh. Oh, no, I don't want to think about it. But, hey, we're still doing volleyball, right?
Yeah. We're saying, Corona can't get through the net.
It can't. I've never seen it happen before.
I've never seen Corona get through anything.
Yeah, honestly, is it real?
No, okay, but, like, I keep having this thought. And this happens a lot at volleyball. Yeah. Like, do you ever just feel like it's not real? Like, not that, like, I'm not like, oh, it's a hoax.
Yeah.
But, like, just nothing feels, like, right, you know? Like, it doesn't feel real.
Yeah, ever. And the fact that, like, you can get it, be asymptomatic, and still give it to people, that's just not fair, I feel like. That's breaking too many rules.
This has to be a movie. We're living in a movie. Yeah. We're literally main characters.
Oh my gosh, have you seen the whole, like, theory about how it's, like, it all started March, Friday the 13th. Next Friday the 13th is November, Friday the 13th. Everything will go back to normal then. And I'm like, no, but all right. I hope. Because at that point, that's the only thing I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Holidays, though, I am so excited. Holy. Just, like, that solid era where everyone wore, like, the Costco flannels. And, like, just leggings and, like, white sneakers everywhere. And just, I'm so excited. My year ago today memory is just making me so upset because we're just doing so much stuff that we just can't do anymore. Mm-hmm. But, you know, hey, we're here. This podcast would not be a thing. No. And I'm having fun doing it. Yeah. So there's two good sides to every story. So 2 sides to every story. One side being good, one side being bad. But, yeah.
I was taking a personality test for, like, English to write, like, Common App essays. And so it was a lot about, like, when you're at a party, do you like to go up to talk to people? And someone was like, what if I don't remember how I behave in social situations? I'm like, you're kind of right. Yeah. I honestly don't remember.
Because, like, I never went to parties in the first place, but, like, still, just being around people, like, football games... And, like,
that feels so weird.
Yeah. Because now, okay, of course there's videos of people, like, not caring. Like, in Texas or Florida or whatever. And they're at football games with no masks. And they act like everything's fine. Which, like, it's so weird to say. But, like, I can't think of anyone I know right now that has been, like, majorly affected. I know there definitely are people. But no one, like, that I know. Mm-hmm. Which, of course, is a complete bubble. Completely blessed to, like, have that problem. It's not even a problem. But it's like what you said, it just doesn't seem real. Like, it doesn't seem that it can happen. Because in March we were all, like, going on hikes and using, like, TikTok or whatever, and now 6 months later and we're still just I don't know. But hey, we're here. And it's all gonna be good. Because yes. I can't think of a reason. It's fine. We'll get there. Hopefully, I mean, at least we're able to have people down here to be on the pod. I look forward to having more people soon. But hey, we're all in together. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. You made it this far. I applaud you.
Thanks for sitting in another week. Please like and comment.
Hopefully by next time I'll figure out this camera thing.
Yes, we will
be having episodes. Yeah, and we still haven't figured it out.
But we'll get it. And comment literally anything you want us to talk about or to do. Because of course,
or come join us.
Yeah, please. There is a spot for someone right here. We'd love to have you. But yeah. I'm Kate.
I'm Faith, and if you don't know that by now, I am concerned.
And thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Fireside Chat Week 3. Done. Let's go!
Okay.
We're both different.
Never know.